Hello and welcome. You are listening to the Manifest It Sis podcast with your coach, Danny Faust. And this is episode 1, all about affirmations. Girls, I am so excited to start the podcast off with this episode because I have used affirmations for years and they are just little magical nuggets that really helped me transform my life, my thought process, my beliefs about myself, my beliefs about the world, and truly help me stay in a space where I attract what I want with grace and ease. And I know it works for others as well, and I know it'll work for you. So I hope that today you get a lot out of this episode. Now, affirmations kind of have mixed reviews from some people. I know a lot of folks have maybe tried it or thought that they were trying it and didn't have amazing results. So, in this episode, I'm going to tell you how to create them and how to tweak them in a way that you can believe and resonates deeply with you and therefore will be positive experience for you. They will work. Um, I'm going to give you some little tricks on how. But first, we're going to get into the basics on what is an affirmation. So, an affirmation is a statement that is positive and in the present tense that you recite or listen to over and over. And the goal or the point of repeating this self affirmation is to literally change your brain. It truly changes the pathways in your brain and increases activity in your prefrontal cortex. So if you're a science nerd, feel free to Google the neuroscience on it because this isn't just some woo-woo spirituality stuff. But in changing those neural pathways, you're changing your beliefs and your behavior. So if you're moving from a space where you're always negative and you start affirming things about your positive presence and your happy-go-lucky nature, you're going to naturally flow in that direction. You know, folks think that when they're working on manifesting something, that it's the thing that they're working to manifest. But what the truth is, you are manifesting a shift within you towards aligning with the thing. So you're never manifesting the $1 million. You're manifesting you having the energy of someone who would easily attract $1 million. I hope that makes sense the way I said it. So affirmations are statements such as I am calm, I am peaceful, I am strong, I trust my intuition. Money is constantly flowing to me. That's one of my favorites. And I also say I love money and money loves me. You can write or recite or listen to affirmations on any topic, any area of your life that you might be struggling in or have something that you want to manifest or improve. You can make an affirmation on it. I will give you links in the show notes to several several lists of affirmations that you can just pick and choose, some that resonate deeply with you. But I want to offer and encourage you to write out some of your own. And I'm going to give you tips on how to do that effectively. So the first tip is to make sure that it is positive. I have had clients who thought they were reciting positive affirmations, but really they were just driving home the negative. For example, I am not a binge eater. I am not a binge eater. Why not just say, I eat in ways that nourish my body. I love to eat healthy foods. I eat the right amount for me. Do you see the difference in that? First, there are no negative words like not and binge because that's the behavior that she wants to change, right? So we don't put in those negatives. We always frame it in a positive way. So, what's another example? I don't smoke anymore. I don't smoke anymore. Or I breathe freely. My lungs are free and clear. You know, so we focus on the positive outcome. I know you get it. I'm not going to beat that horse any further. So in addition to making sure that it's positive, you're saying something that's in the present. We keep it in the present because our brain doesn't know what's now, what's future, what's past, right? Time is kind of non-existent when we're in the world of thought. So if we're saying it right now, it's now, period. So I am confident when, right now, I am confident. You notice that if you were to just pause this right now and say, I am confident 10 or 20 times, you're going to notice that you're going to sit a little bit higher. Your shoulders will go back, your chin might go up a little bit, and you will take on that air of confidence. What has changed? Nothing. You're just bringing that energy in through the affirmation. Okay, so it's positive, it's in the now. And also, you have to believe it. Now, this is the big one, guys. This is what trips people up sometimes. If you're sitting around and you're just like, I am a millionaire, I am a millionaire, I am a millionaire, and you know in your TD bank account you got like $200, you know you're not a millionaire. What are you doing? No. So you have to say something that you can believe right now. I can become a millionaire. I have $1 million ideas. I have a millionaire mindset. And in order to believe that, go ahead and go to the library and get a couple books on millionaire mindset and read it to drive that in. You can do general statements that are easier for you to believe, like money is constantly flowing, abundance is everywhere. All you have to do is look out the window and you see a tree with all the millions of leaves. That's an abundance right there. Abundance is everywhere. Have you ever run out of air? Okay, you've got plenty air. You've got more air than you need. So you have an abundance of air. So if you're just repeating, abundance is everywhere for me, and you can let your brain have that proof of, yes, because I've got air, I've got an abundance of blood in my body, I've got an abundance of cells. So you can kind of retrain your brain to know abundance is everywhere for you, and it's only natural that it will extend to your finances as well. You can also say things like, I trust in my money making ability. So my point is, you can make a general statement to make yourself believe what you're saying or what you're listening to when it feels fake or just not believable. Because I get it. Like, you can't just sit around saying, I'm a millionaire. You know you're not. It doesn't make sense. So those are my two little tweaks. Make them general or say what you can believe now. What are you willing to believe now? I often say, try an I can statement. Because if you have noticed something and if you have seen something and what you want is something that another person has, like there are plenty of millionaires, and if they can have it, you can have it too. So that's one of my favorite ways, is just go with the I can. I can be a millionaire. I can create abundance beyond measure, whatever it is that resonates with you. So you also want to make sure that they are short. Now, there are a couple things that kind of get mislabeled as affirmations. What are mantras? Mantras are really, they're sounds or sacred words that don't really have a meaning, like Om, or they're out of context, like love, over and over, love. That's more of a mantra. And those are great, and why not use them whenever you want? But an affirmation is short, but it's a concise sentence, so it has a full meaning. And I've seen also long paragraphs that might be positive and might be in the present tense and might make you feel really good, but it's a paragraph. That is not something you can easily repeat. So make sure that it's a nice, concise sentence that feels good, is positive, is in the present tense, and the way you use them. Oh, well, I'm personally a fan of just throw everything at it and see what resonates with you. And that's with affirmations or anything else that we talk about on this podcast or that you hear on other personal development podcasts or from other manifestation coaches, okay? Take what resonates with you right now and go forward with it, because different things are going to resonate with you when you are in different levels of alignment. Okay? So for today, take what resonates today. And then tomorrow's a whole new day, babe. Okay? So here are some of the ways that you can use them. You can journal with it. And I always tell my clients to start their day journaling out a page of affirmations. And you can affirm things that you want to feel. You can affirm things that you want to be. You can affirm how you want to think. I am open to possibilities. I am positive no matter what. I don't know if I'd say that one. Maybe. I am positive throughout my day. I find the good in everything. I always find the silver lining. You can affirm things that you want to happen throughout the day, like my day improves minute by minute. My attitude improves minute by minute. Great things are always happening for me. I always find money on the street. I always, whatever. Um, and also, for sure, in the mornings, journal out the I ams. Everything that you want to be sure that you are I amming the shit out of them every morning. I am confident. I am strong. I am love. I am loving. I am loved. I am lovable. I am deserving of all good things. I am passionate about my desires. I am trusting of my intuition. Whatever it is, those I am statements are so powerful. I am is probably one of the most powerful statements to make. Whatever you say after I am, it just routes right into your brain, into your psyche, and you start to become that. Think about it when we're a parent or otherwise dealing with children. We don't say, hey, you're stupid, you're dumb, you're this, you're fat, you're ugly. Like, no, because we know that sticks with the child. Same thing with you. If you can believe that you should speak lovingly to a child because it sticks with them and it matters to them and it changes how they think and believe and behave, then you can certainly believe that affirming positive things to yourself works just the same. So, had to get that out. Okay, journaling definitely is a great way to privately do your affirmations. You also might want to just say them out loud. I often will be driving somewhere alone in the car and say affirmations out loud that get me into a more positive state. I would also encourage you to do some in the mirror. I know, this might feel awkward for some. And, even at first, you may not be able to look yourself in the eye as you're doing it. But the more you do it, the more confident you get with it. And the easier it is for you to look yourself in the eye and say amazing things about yourself without that little hitch in your throat or little in your chest. You'll look at yourself and say, I am beautiful. I am worthy of all good things. My desires are coming to me and I love it. Everything positive. Look in the mirror and say it. Mirror work is, I feel like mirror work 10 times the speed at which affirmations work. And now I'm just making up that 10 times. That is not a scientifically proven fact, but I just notice with myself and my clients that when they do mirror work, the confidence levels just bounce way higher, much quicker. Also, post them up and around. If you have little short affirmations that you love and feel good, write them down and post them around your house. If you have followed me from my blog, OK Danny, or on Instagram at The Danny Faust, you have seen me in my kitchen on live streams, and behind me I have those post-its on my kitchen cabinets. And I don't know if you remember that show, Being Mary Jane, but Gabrielle Union had post-its on her mirror in her bathroom. Do that. Don't feel foolish. And, if you do, okay, that's fine. Pull them down when you have company and let that be that. I don't pull mine down. I noticed guests looking at my cabinets like, what? I'm a money magnet. What's up with this girl? But hey, it works for us. I love seeing them. It boosts my energy and it reminds me like, ooh, yay, more money's coming to me. And then what do I hear? My little PayPal bling. So use these affirmations in all the different ways that you can. Whether you journal them, whether you say them out loud, in a mirror, post them up and around. Now, if you're an Audible learner, if that's your style, and I'm assuming since you're listening to a podcast, that might be your jam, I would suggest taking out your notes app and recording some in your voice, saying I am, but also in your name. Like, Susie is confident. Susie is dope. Susie is so strong. Susie whatever. And also I am. And also in the you are. If you're listening to it, the you are's are okay. But if you're writing it down, you might want to write in the I am format. I hope that's clear. So, yeah, again, affirmations can really help us with changing the narrative about ourselves. It can help us with adapting to situations and just living in accordance with our values. So use them, try them. If you have tried some and they don't resonate, scrap those and write out some new ones. Again, in the show notes, I'm going to have some available for you if you want to just copy some down and use those to start. But it's really so powerful when you are connecting pen to paper to write out your own. And don't feel like it has to be perfect. If you notice that you're using something that has a word that's not positive in it, don't worry, just reframe it. And if you need help reframing it, girl, at me on Twitter, Danielle Faust, and I will help you rewrite it. I live for this stuff. Or DM me on Instagram at the Danny Faust, and I will help you tweak the ones you have to make them more impactful. But whatever you do, don't just listen to this episode and then go back to your regular life without trying it. You'll be doing yourself a great disservice. Trust me, sis. So I'll leave you with one awesome affirmation that I enjoy, and it's my happy thoughts create my healthy body. My happy thoughts create my happy life. And those two, they just, I don't know why they resonate so deeply with me. I hope someone out there listening it resonates strongly with as well. If not, hey, it's all right. Different strokes for different folks. But I urge you to find some or create some of your own that will resonate deeply. So, good luck. Happy manifesting. I'm excited to see and hear about how affirmations are working for you. I hope my little tweaks on making them more believable and more general so that you can believe it now will help. And if you have any questions, feel free to shoot me an email. My email is in the show notes, as well as other ways to contact me if you want me to help you tweak your affirmations. Okay? Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this episode was useful and resonated with you deeply. I'd love it if you would subscribe on iTunes, leave a rating, leave a comment. I want to know how this was for you, because for me, it was a lot of fun. All right, y'all. I'll see you in a week. Love you. Bye.